Ruben, Mr. 713. And man, I'm excited. I'm excited right now. We got this off season. We got it coming on. See your boy don't got YouTube Premium, so he got to wait for the ads. But we got 2025 off season ready. The Texans are here, and Ruben is here as well, ladies and gentlemen. Going on, big dog?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling highly favored. I'm feeling like the Houston Texans are going into the 2025 season with the new offensive coordinator. Boys, this is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. Yes, and like Ralph said, I used to pray for times like this.
For sure.
We were complaining about the Houston Texan offense since week 2, Sunday Night Football against the Chicago Bears. And that problem stuck with us the entire season. Harley, I am feeling great. And let me start off by saying this. Let me commend D'Amico Ryans and the front office. There was a legit concern whether or not the Houston Texans were going to bring back Bobby Slowick or not. On our roundtable, I think we were split decision. Some of us said yes, some of us said no. But now here we are. It didn't take a week. It just took 4 days. The Houston Texans not only got rid of Bobby, they got rid of Cole Strausser, and they got rid of Popovich. Goodbye, good riddance, entirely new offensive staff. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm excited too, man. Bringing the energy right away. I love it. This 2025 offseason, it's the biggest offseason. We said last year was the biggest offseason for the Texans. Right now is going to determine how your season goes.
Year 3, baby.
And this is the thing that you wanted as a Texans fan is you wanted some change. You wanted to shake up the offense. This is how you shake up the offense. D'Amico Ryans and the Texans decided, fuck it. We're going to drop our nuts on the table. Our shit's bigger than yours.
What?
And we going to fire Bobby Slowick.
What?
Chris Strausser, because he's
what?
And Cole Popovich.
What?
I didn't expect them to fire Cole Popovich.
No,
that
was like a little cherry on top for us.
Yeah, hey, we're firing Strausser. We're firing fucking Bobby Slowick. And you know what? Go ahead and fire that piece of shit Popovich too. I don't even know what he did.
I feel like it.
But yeah, it took the words right out of my mouth. Like exactly, bro. Like I was like, oh, okay, Cole Popovich fired too. That motherfucker just said, oh, fuck me. I can't get an O-line coach.
And like what a statement it is, we heard rumors that he was the, next in line for the offensive coordinator job. And I don't think anyone was excited about that because the offensive line was horrible with Cole Popovich here. So what gives us any hope that it's going to get better? There's not going to be any. Now next season, we are going and thinking new O-line coach, new offensive coordinator, new Houston Texan offense. Let's go.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited, man. This just shows the level of urgency. This shows the level of urgency for D'Amico Ryans. D'Amico Ryans is being very urgent right now. What do I mean by that? Is you're looking at a CJ Stroud rookie contract, rookie year deal, and you got to capitalize on it as much as you can. D'Amico Ryans is not willing to wait on Bobby Slowick if he can adapt to year 3. Like he's not willing to wait if Bobby Slowick can figure it out year 3, if the offensive line can figure it out some way, somehow in year 3. Like, no. The level of urgency is now for the Houston Texans. I think John Crumpler, who I had on here originally, then the whole computer decided to just restart on me middle of the stream. So I appreciate everybody that was still had almost 200 people in here with no one on here. Like, shout out to all of y'all, man. That's amazing.
Swarming.
But John Crumpler mentioned, I loved what he said, and I just rephrased it into this. Top 10 players, top 10 type of offense, bottom 10 results. And that's what gets you fired. Like, if my company hires people for me that I've been complaining that I need more people, and now I got workers, and now I don't got no excuse to really
Mm-hmm.
have any excuse for a poor job. And we do worse than before when we had a lack of workers and a lack of, work and anything, like, well, someone's going to get fired, and it's going to be
Mm-hmm.
the guy that's leading the charge. And unfortunately, Bobby, hey, it is what it is, man. They gave you Stephon Diggs. They gave you Joe Mixon. You're supposed to have a healthy offensive line. You had all the hype going into this year. You're thinking, wow, the second year, Bobby Slowick, second year, CJ Stroud, a second year with this offense. You're thinking Bobby Slowick was going to evolve this year
Mm-hmm.
with the moves you made defensively. You needed to improve the defense. You did it to a whole nother level. The offense you thought was going to get there as well too, it didn't, and it ruined your whole year.
No, and that's exactly right. The reason why we didn't get to places that we thought we were going to go is because of the offense. And, when you look at the offense as a whole, it starts with the foundation, it starts with the O line, and they got rid of both people for that. And it's like, yeah, I agree. The sense of urgency needs to be at an all-time high. You have CJ Stroud on his rookie deal. You got about 1 or 2 more years until you have to make him the highest paid quarterback, one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL. And I love it, man. I love this move. And, the Houston Texans are a destination for anyone who wants to further themselves in their coaching career. You're going to see CJ Stroud. You're going to see Nico Collins. You're going to see Joe Mixon. You're going to see Lerman Tunsil. And you're going to say, wow, those are 4 core pieces for this offense. Why would I not want to go there? Now, I wonder how the list is shaping up. I mean, I just got off work, so I don't know who the Houston Texans are looking at. But one thing's for sure, man, it's up. There is a new excitement around the Houston Texans.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of excitement. Look, man,
Mm-hmm.
I'll get you on board right now.
Talk to me.
John Crumpler had his short list of offensive coordinators.
What did Crump Daddy say?
This is his 5 guys in order. He ranked them live here on the lead. We're going to put them for you. Let me hear your reactions.
Okay.
Nick Caley, number 1. Chip Kelly, number 2.
Okay.
Josh McCown, number 3. Clint Kubiak, number 4. Mike LaFleur, number 5.
Mm.
What do you think about that list? Who do you think who really sticks out to you?
Every name gets my nipples rock hard except for Josh McCown.
Really?
Yes, and I don't know. I'm not in for the first time offensive coordinator, and I know that will be the first guy that you mentioned. I believe he's from the Rams, correct? But when you come from a Sean McVay system, I mean, you're gonna have all the trust in the world when you try to plan out your offense. I've seen a lot of Chip Kellys. Now we know maybe Chip Kelly isn't that great of a head coach. But maybe he is a pretty good offensive coordinator, and his offense was good at Philly. His offense was good at UCLA. He just won a national championship. So that should give you some excitement right there. Whenever I hear the Kubiak name, gives me a little bit of chills, just like you did right there, because of what could potentially come alongside of with Clint. His father, Gary. And think about what those two could do for this Houston Texan offense. But what did we say, all the time back then? If you had a good quarterback behind, a Kubiak offense, you're just blowing out everyone. We talked about what if Deshaun Watson was in a Kubiak style offense. And now imagine CJ Stroud with Nico Collins and Joe Mixon and whoever you draft and pick up in free agency, that gets me excited. But Josh McCown, I don't know. The fact that he almost became our head coach kind of still has a sour taste in my mouth. I know how scared we were, when we were talking about him becoming a potential head coach, but you can't ignore the job that he did with Kevin O'Connell, with the Minnesota Vikings, with Sam Darnold. He is familiar with the Houston Texans, was just here a couple of years ago. So I don't think any of those top 5 names would surprise me. I like the dude from LA. I'm a big fan of Clint Kubiak and Chip Kelly, but I wouldn't mind 4 out of the 5 of those names. What about you?
Yeah. So initially, I was like, man, Josh McCown,
Hmm,
you
it's
know,
not
but
sexy.
but when I mentioned, and I said it in the group chat, I was like, what's the infatuation with Josh McCown?
Hmm.
And I still thought he was with the Panthers. I'll be fully honest. And then I was like, oh wait, dumbass, he's with the Vikings.
Mm.
And I remember before the season when we saw the Vikings on the schedule, we went dub.
Dub.
JJ McCarthy, rookie
Dub.
quarterback, dub. And then he got hurt for the whole year. And then when it went to Sam Darnold's going to be the quarterback, we went big fat fucking dub.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, were we wrong.
Yep.
Just like we were wrong with the Panthers. What's up with Josh McCown being a slayer of YouTube content
Oh
creators,
my
man? He
God.
just he wants to kill us, man. He
Sounds
does
like
not like us. And you know what? When I did think about it, and I went, wow, what Josh McCown did with a Sam fucking Darnold,
Mm-hmm.
like Sam Darnold, the piece of shit quarterback that was saying, I'm seeing ghosts. Like, the fuck? And he made him into, at some point, there was MVP talks
Yep,
for
and it
Sam
quickly
Darnold,
died down.
obviously. And we all know that, his playoff performance wasn't up to snuff.
Mm-hmm.
But what they got out of Sam Darnold this year,
It was elite quarterback play.
exactly, and that goes directly to Josh McCown. I know Kevin O'Connell there. I know Wes Phillips is there as well. But Josh McCown has direct work with the quarterbacks. What he did with Sam Darnold, I gotta respect it. And you
Mm-hmm.
know what? I want to see Josh McCown have his basketball game with CJ Stroud.
That's your
Like,
guy?
why not? I would not mind a Josh
Ah.
McCown. I wouldn't say it's my guy, but I just remember when CJ Stroud was there in Carolina and had the Ohio State's little thing, and you saw Frank Reich there and Josh
Mm-hmm.
McCown there, and Josh McCown said, "Yeah, man, we gotta play a pickup game at some point. Let me know where." And CJ Stroud said that he was down, and we just never had it manufactured. It never
Mm-hmm.
happened. You know what? Come on down to the H. We'll have your pickup game with CJ Stroud. We'll talk over some offensive game plans, some concepts, and we'll get it going.
Like I said, that wouldn't make me that wouldn't excite me, and I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, like you say, you gotta respect what he did with Sam Darnold, but what else did you do? And if you're gonna tell me, oh, Sam Darnold's the reason why I need to be your offensive coordinator, then I don't know. I wouldn't fully buy in. I would understand it, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll head into the season with some questions, but the thing that is intriguing about Josh McCown is he's been around 15, 16 different systems. He
Mm-hmm.
knows a variety of, coaches all around the league, all around college. If there's anyone who wouldn't have an issue, filling out his offensive staff, it's Josh McCown. But I don't know. I just don't want to hang my hat on and make 10 videos just talking about how, oh, look at what he did with Sam Darnold. Look at what he did with Sam Darnold. But it's interesting, man. You have to nail it out the park. You have to get the right OC. You have to get the guy who can get this Houston Texan offense on track because you have the defense. You really do. And if you get a top 15 offense, you're going to find yourself winning a lot of football games. If you have a top 10 offense with this defense, you're going to find yourself winning some playoff games.
For
Um,
sure.
he's just, there's a lot of
Yep.
pressure on general manager Nick Caserio and head coach D'Amico Ryans.
Yeah, there is a lot of pressure when it comes to this because, like you said, they got to get this right. And I would expect a decision soon because if you're firing Bobby Slowick, you got to have the guy in mind already. Like, you got to have somebody in mind. And it just, you got to have someone. Like, immediately, I'm like, okay, who is that person? Who is that guy that they have? Because you can't just, okay, we fired Bobby Slowick. All right, guys, who do we got?
Yeah.
Like, like you immediately got a short list already of guys that you're going, all right, maybe Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly worked with D'Amico Ryans from 2013 to 2015. I mentioned Jair from the group chat already on the live stream. He mentioned Bill Lazor was working with the Philadelphia Eagles for 1 year when Chip Kelly was there at head coach. So there's another connection as well
Jason
too.
Kelsey brought up that D'Amico Ryans knows a lot of people in Philadelphia.
Yes, Chip Kelly also had Ryan Day on staff at Oregon. Ryan Day is now the head coach of the Ohio State Buckeyes, and it had a connection with I don't know, this guy named CJ Stroud. So Ryan Day, head coach with CJ Stroud. Maybe CJ Stroud goes, I'd be very comfortable with what Chip Kelly, some of the offensive stuff that he could create and manufacture here in Houston. I don't mind it. And look, I know we had this one comment talking about Chip Kelly. He destroyed Philly. He's not going to destroy Houston.
And it's been
Telling
a
you right now,
long time since that
he had
happened.
roster control in Philly. He does not have that here in Houston. We're not hiring him to be the head coach. We're hiring him to be an offensive coordinator. And if you can put, hey, D'Amico, you trust the defense. Here you go, Chip Kelly. Here's your keys to the offense, and you do your thing. What's your confidence level on Chip Kelly to take over the offense and make it let's say, at least top 15 offense in the league?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty confident, man, because his offenses have traveled. It's what you brought up is the fact that when he was in charge of, making decisions on players, he got all his guys that he was comfortable with from Oregon.
Yeah.
Like that's who he got was just Oregon, 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 Oregon. And then we saw how being loyal to guys you coach in college doesn't really translate well to the league. But I have no doubt that that he can bring a new offense to this Houston Texans. And of course, if I'm CJ Stroud, I love the fact that he's coming from Ohio State. The fact that he just won a natty will kind of, I don't know, add some pedigree to how CJ Stroud views Chip Kelly. And here's the thing: we all know it's always been about his offense, is whether or not he has control of the players. But I would have confidence, man, in Chip Kelly. I would have high confidence in everyone besides Josh McCown.
Besides Josh McCown, I'm liking the Josh McCown stuff. I'm liking it. I am. So we had a tweet earlier today.
Talk to me.
And it was after all the mayhem was going on and stuff. And here I'll go ahead and read the tweet here. According to a source, hearing that the interest from the Jets and Gerard is the reason for letting Bobby go sooner, they want to be one of the first ones to interview him. Hashtag Sarge. Big Sarge with the rumor right there about maybe the Texans fired Bobby Slowick. Not maybe, but this is his rumor. But do you think the Texans fired Bobby Slowick so they can at least have an interview with Gerard Johnson before maybe he's an OC with the Jets? Maybe the Texans want a promotional hire. Maybe they want to promote Gerard Johnson and have him to be the offensive coordinator. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, if that was the case, then why didn't we make the switch towards, week 12, 11, 13, when we were saying, hey, you need to make a change at offensive coordinator because it's not working. And you're seeing CJ Stroud, mess up and lose faith in this Houston Texan offense. That would kind of be a letdown. If the fact that you fired Bobby Slowick just to interview Gerard Johnson, because you had that opportunity during the season. I mean, as soon as we saw him, I'm talking about CJ here, throw his helmet down against Green Bay, I said, you have a problem. And the problem just continued and continued throughout the year. Hey, Gerard Johnson, you were a part of this lackluster Houston Texan offense. Kind of the same conversation we're having with Cole Popovich is the fact, you were a part of a unit that wasn't successful. So that would have kind of had me raise my eyebrows, but they should interview him now that they're able to. But other than that, that would kind of I don't know. It kind of make me feel some type of way because why not doing during the regular season?
Yeah, and it's nothing against Gerard Johnson, but
Nothing against him.
I just don't think the fans would really like that move. I really don't.
We were praying for it during the middle of the season.
Yeah, and it didn't happen. And now I'm kind of like, man, Gerard Johnson was that. When you're single, here we go. There's always that one girl you got. Like, you got them, but you're still interested in all the rest of the people. You're still interested in but you got that one. You got her. You got her. Like, y'all texting all that good shit. But it's the buffet that's very interesting, right? Like, it's the rest of the restaurants out there that's very interesting. And no offense, but as great as she could be, I like Nick Kelly. I like Chip Kelly. I like Josh McCown. I like Clint Kubiak. I kind of like Mike LaFleur. I kind of like those options, better or as much as Gerard Johnson, and if the Jets do hire Gerard Johnson, oh no.
Yeah, oh well.
I'm
happy for you.
Yeah, like I'm definitely happy for him. Humble high school, love Gerard Johnson. I think he could be a really good OC in this league. I really do. And there's nothing against him being an OC here in Houston. But like you mentioned, don't you think they would have done that move? Now,
it's what I was bitching about. I was crying every other day, see what Gerard Johnson can give you. And the fact that you didn't make a move and you ended up saying, hey, you know what? We just didn't get it done. And I'm like, all right, now let's interview Gerard Johnson. If I'm Gerard Johnson, I'm just like, why didn't you have this conversation with me during the season? Why after that bye week? Because after we had the bye week, we had that 3 games in 10 days where we were like, hey, give it, give the reins to Gerard Johnson and see what he can do, not only for the rest of this season, but potentially next year also if Bobby Slowick is not the guy. Well, we found out Bobby Slowick is not the guy. And, the guy who you wanted to replace him was already in-house.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think so. What I will say is I don't think the Texans made that move just because what good would it have done? The offensive line was shit already. Like Gerard Johnson coming in here, okay, let's say he came in around week 10, week 11. So you're looking right before, let's say right at the bye week or a week or two before it.
Okay, let's say Gerard had this type of offense against the Miami Dolphins, Chiefs, Ravens, Titans, Chargers, and the Chiefs again. He had that performance from his offense. How would you feel heading into the offseason with that?
What kind of performance? Like an average performance?
Like the exact performance you got, during the last month of the season, plus the playoffs, and you got it from Gerard Johnson. What would you say?
I would say there's no difference. Okay. I would say there's no difference because, again, I just don't think they made the move because I feel like they knew. And by they, I mean D'Amico Ryans. I feel like he knew, all right, this offensive line's pretty shit. Why am I going to make a move for Gerard Johnson, who's a former player, who's looking to be a head coach, looking to be an offensive coordinator first? And why would I make him the OC mid-season and make him look bad? Because the offensive line, you know what I mean? Like, line was not like making him the OC wasn't going to change much. It just, he would have had to schematically change like some of the run stuff when in terms of zone running schemes to more of a inside zone gap kind of run scheme. I don't know if you could do that mid-season and do it efficiently just on the dime, and it kind of sucks for him. It would have put him in a bad situation actually. So, maybe that wasn't
fair.
Yeah, maybe, and you don't want him to look bad, and then it's like, oh well, now he ain't getting no potential OC interviews, even though he's only had one with the Jets so far compared to last year where he was a hot commodity. you know, uh, I gotta ask you this.
Talk to me.
Where do you think Bobby goes?
Maybe back to PFF. I mean, maybe he becomes an OC somewhere, right? Does he go back to San Fran?
Hires, right? Like that's where I thought. Like I'm like, okay, maybe he feels like he'll go right back to San Francisco.
Right back.
There, maybe Green Bay. Green Bay has Matt LaFleur, 49er connection. Maybe the Minnesota Vikings, where you have Kevin O'Connell, and you got a few guys there, Wes Phillips, maybe something like that, or maybe the LA Rams.
Someone brought up Detroit. That'll be interesting.
It's true. That is true. I say the Rams. I think the Rams would be a good one for him. I think that'd be a great move for him. He was with the Washington then Redskins way back then as a video assistant when Sean McVay was on staff, Kyle Shanahan, all of them guys were on staff back then. So, I think Bobby might go to the LA Rams, man. Learn something from Sean McVay.
Brandon said the 33rd team, Bobby Slowick. That's funny.
Yeah, that's funny right there. That ain't right too, man. That ain't right.
I'm hyped, dude. I'm hyped.
I'm excited too. I'm excited too, man. We gotta get a question. So CJ, we know, is good in the pocket, but he also likes to spin it downfield. So what system or OC can bring CJ along while tailoring the offense for CJ?
I feel like that's Chip Kelly, man. Feel like that's Chip Kelly, who could spread it around and knows what he's doing. Who has coached players like CJ Stroud, has coached players like Nico Collins and things like that. So I would think, Chip Kelly could potentially have CJ Stroud and his offense looking nice. Shout out to Dr. Bear. Yeah, we are swarming. How was his space earlier, man?
Did you get I was busy. I was not in it. I was doing too much, man. I was like, oh shit. I mean, when the news broke.
Yeah, what were you doing when the news broke?
When the news broke, I was sitting my fat ass on that damn bed right there. We just made a little brunch,
I thought you were about to say we just made love.
Oh shit, man.
After the Bobby news is crazy.
We fucked after. All right. Then I did a fucking video. We were, had brunch. Playing a game on the Switch, a little Mario Kart, a little something, a little competition, get the competitive juices flowing.
Yes, sir.
And my dad called me.
Ooh.
I kept hearing my phone vibrate. And my dad called me. And I was like, why is he calling me for? And when I saw it, I saw immediately the news coming down from Ian Rappaport, all these people. And so I thought he was calling me because, oh shit, Bobby Slowick just got fired? Oh fuck. I told my girl, I don't give a fuck what place I land. I gotta make a video. She was like, all right, bet. Made the video. I told my dad, thanks for calling me. He's like, oh no, I was just calling you because my phone was acting up. I didn't know if it was.
Oh my god.
God damn it. Well, hey, you know what? It was an act of God.
Hey.
A sign of God.
Yeah.
Get your fat ass in this goddamn chair.
Yeah.
You turn on that damn camera. You turn on that light.
Yeah.
Talk to these lovely Texans fans about Bobby Slowick being fired, Cole Popovich being fired.
Was he fired or was he just like, nah, don't come back?
It said fired. DJ Bieniemy said fire. Fire.
Fire.
Good Lord. Get that son of a bitch off the field. He's fired.
All right.
We going MAGA here. a little MAGA quote.
Elite bar knowledge. Elite bar knowledge right there from Harley. That was funny. I was behind the counter. I had sold what did I say? I had sold a gravity bong. Okay. And then much like you, phone vibrates. It's my girl. She's like, Texans just fired Bobby Sloy. Immediately, I look at my manager. I'm like, "Hey, dude, I gotta take my lunch. I just got there. I was like, I gotta take my lunch." And he looked at me, and I was like, "You like what?" I'm like, "Look, bro, I'm shitting on myself. I gotta go home. I live 7 minutes away. I gotta change my pants." Like I was making up all types of excuses. He was like, "All right, just go." Had to come, had to hop on the video. Um, that's just how much we care, about the Houston Texans. We're willing to leave mid-shift. We're willing to leave, mid-stroke. We love this Houston Texans team. We are H-Town. We are H-Town till we drown.
Shit.
Bobby Slowick not coming back. Cole Popovich not coming back. Chris Strausser not coming back. Just bam, 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 bam. How much news you want on a Friday?
Friday news dump, baby. Friday news dump. I don't think it's finished yet.
Stop it. Fire. Hey, were these the fireworks that Joe Mixon was talking about?
No.
Because I wanted to go buy some after the news. Dude, I was like, I hit the Vince Carter. I was like, ah.
Yeah, right? Like, this shit means something to me, man.
It means
this
the world.
Oh, man. I was hyped, man. I'm not mid-stroke. Come on, man.
Hey, daily Houston Texans content. What we shooting? Daily Houston Texans content.
Mixing you. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I'm more of the belief of that Joe Mixon was just like hyping us up a little bit and hoping, and giving us that, oh, Nick gonna do something, which obviously Nick gonna do something, right? So,
but now that you see new offensive coordinator, new O-line coach, how do you think, like, not how do you think, but like, now I could see some fireworks happening.
Man, these are fireworks, right? I mean,
shout out to my boy Dom. I know what type of swarming he's talking about. Swarm. And shout out to all the boys in New York, Dom. Tell them I'm wishing them the very best. They said Harley's looking thick. From unknown.
From unknown is crazy.
Yeah.
From unknown is crazy, bro. Yeah. Thank God that's not on my YouTube channel. That's on yours, big dog.
Oh, that is on mine.
So
shout out to the freaks. Man.
All right, Ruben. You don't got to reveal yourself as the unknown.
Right. I'm sorry. Let me put my burner away. No, but like Frank said, now we got a real shot going deep into the play. I mean, you hope so, right? With the new offense. You hope so. Like what the new offense you're thinking, the excitement we had last season, it's like kind of right back up. I'm ready for 2025. They trading Schultz.
I fucking wish. Y'all want to see a freaky ass Friday. I mean, they trade Schultz.
That's funny. That's funny. That Bobby was cooked. Yes. Harley swarming. We're swarming.
Yo, we are big swarming, man. I appreciate, man. We got about 500 people in here right now.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what else is there, man. We fired both offensive line coaches. We need a new offensive lines coach. We've talked about it a little bit. I love me some Mike Munchak. I don't know who else is out there. I know John Benton
from Mike Munchak. Shout out to Ice Spice.
we got people munching from Munchak. All right.
We got, I'm a munch for Mike Munchak, man.
We go, all right.
Dude, imagine you go, Mike Munchak, your offensive coordinator, Chip Kelly. I'm sorry, Mike Munchak, your O-line coach, Chip Kelly, your OC. I'm feeling real nicey.
Yeah. Got me feeling nicey.
Oh my. I'm ready to hit a line. I'm ready to do it.
Oh, hey.
I'm about to call the play right now. I'm too hyped.
All right, man. Yeah, that would definitely get it going. That would definitely be a great step in the right direction for the Houston Texans. Jason Kelsey. Random. Just a random one. I was hardly slipped out that. Did my best Stephen A. Smith impression there, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, no, Jason Kelsey no shot, but I don't think Jason Kelsey gonna want to be a coach. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited about this. I'm excited about what we're about to get into with the Houston Texans. If y'all want to continue watching us, y'all can head right on over to Bleacher Report. We're about to head on over there in just a few minutes at 6:00. So go ahead and start making y'all way. Start making y'all's way over there, man. We look, man. You see what you got, man. See what you got. Hit a line is nuts.
We got swarmers, bro. We got swarmers.
Just tells me Steels knows what's up.
Steels is a baller.
Steels knows what's up. Hell no, Mike McCarthy is trash. No wonder he's gone by the Cowboys.
I had like a 24-hour obsession with Mike McCarthy, and then I'm off that. I'm
done with him. I don't want no damn. I don't want no damn Mike McCarthy, man. I don't want no damn Mike McCarthy. I don't. He's okay, but I feel like there's better options than a Mike McCarthy. Like I'd rather go Mike LaFleur than Mike McCarthy. You know, Mike LaFleur was a former offense coordinator for the New York Jets. I think he gets a lot of bad rep. I really do. Mike LaFleur worked with Zach Wilson and Mike White, and they had
Mike White t-shirts, man.
Big, running around the damn locker room and shit. Like, I like what Mike LaFleur could bring to this team. Now you have a CJ Stroud. Hey, I think he got a raw deal there with the New York Jets. So he ended up becoming a scapegoat there, and they ended up firing him. So, you know, it is what it is. But
he just told us to check the DMs.
What's going on? What's going on? I ain't see shit. I don't see shit. I don't see shit. So
you got me excited for no reason.
I know you're gonna airdrop something.
Right.
Mechie could get his ass on.
Your boy said, "Hey, cuties."
That's the unknown.
Yeah. Oh, that.
He just he aired himself out. He aired himself out right there. Colt McCoy. Look, I know people were talking about quarterbacks, former quarterbacks and stuff, but some way, somehow, the Houston Texans got to find Case Keenum on this coaching staff. I don't care on what it is, in some sort of capacity, but Case Keenum deserves to be on this coaching staff. So, yeah, man, it would be I think that would be a great move for the Texans. I think that would be something CJ Stroud would be open for. I think we didn't realize how valuable Case Keenum was to the locker room, to CJ Stroud's ear last year in 2023. I'm not saying that's the biggest reason as to why he fell off a little bit in 2024. But I think there is, you know, something there that he wasn't necessarily there for this 2024 season. I think Case Keenum would be a good hire for the Texans. Don't have to be quarterbacks coach. Could be anything. Just get him on the staff some way, somehow.
Yeah, you want someone like Case Keenum in the building around CJ. You know, Case Keenum's been all around as well. So I wouldn't mind that whatsoever. Reading the group chat from Mr. Storm, some crazy stuff. Stuff. Unfortunately, we can't say it on stream.
No.
We'll have to wait for it to come out.
Yeah, we get fired, you know.
We get fired. We get called out.
Yeah, we will get called out. We'll get called out.
We gotta be safe here.
He'll unveil some of them skeletons in the closet, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, don't do that.
Astros asked Presley if he wants to leave real quick. Ryan Presley did waive his no trade clause to the Chicago Cubs. Not sure where he goes from here, but it is what it is there. Check my head, spill the tea. I ain't got no tea, unfortunately.
And if we did, man, you know, we'll never be those guys, man. You know, we'll never be those guys.
We never will be, man. You know, so make me the next GM for the Texans. I got it. David NSR. I'm pretty sure we tried to do that one time and that guy failed horribly. If you know what I know. I'm late, but what up, fellas? I want Kaylee from Rams or Marcus Arroyo from Arizona State. What a pull. Okay.
Yeah, he's locked in.
Smokey must know something we don't.
Right.
All right. I do like me some Nick Caley. But yeah, no. Again, guys, if y'all want to, hey, Ruben, you're gonna make the link real quick.
I'm trying to. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Bet. Ruben will make the link. We'll drop the link in the comment section, and then for sure we'll be talking some more Texans football for a good 30 minutes on Bleacher Report. We're gonna have to start that in just a few minutes,
and it's on the app, guys.
Yeah, y'all just go to Bleacher Report app. That's really all y'all got to do,
and just go to where you have the Houston Texans.
Yeah, you just go to Bleacher Report. We will both be talking. Won't be hard to find. Like, we will be live on the Bleacher Report app. And if anybody wants, go ahead and download the Bleacher Report app. Follow the Houston Texans. Put those noties on. And anytime we go live, you will get an immediate notification that we are live. And we will go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time. Anybody that is not in Houston, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for y'all, and then I don't know, Mountain Time, Pacific. I don't know all that shit. But 6 p.m. Central Time, y'all can, convert it any which way possible. But Ruben, any last thoughts for the crowd real quick? We got about 5:15 in here right now. So again, Bleacher Report. Just go to the app, man. Go right to the app. We will be live in just a few minutes. Okay.
Nothing, boys. Just know that the Houston Texans, they did the right thing today. And what they told you was that they are not committed to mediocrity, that they, in fact, do want to get better. They are taking advantage of CJ Stroud's rookie deal. Bring as much talent as you can until you have to make him one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL. There is a window, ladies and gentlemen, of success for this Houston Texans team. And man, it's right there in front of us. I'm going to post the link right now. All right, guys, it's right there. Copy and paste it, and you will be sent to Bleacher Report.
Bam, right there.
But other than that, that's it. You ready to hop in?
Yeah, man, I'm ready to go ahead and start some Bleacher Report with you, my guy. So again, appreciate every single one of y'all that have hopped in here. All 500 of y'all, almost 520 people in here. Again, super appreciative every single one of y'all, man. Y'all already know the drill. Drop a swarm if you haven't already. Go down to that like button. Hit the like button. My channel, Ruben's channel. Y'all do y'all's thing. If y'all don't know, now y'all know. Go hitting that damn subscribe button. Go Astros, Rockets. Go Texans. Y'all have a very blessed rest of y'all days, man.